It wasn't so long ago that you couldn't just take a picture and instantly share it with your friends. Back in the day, you had to snap a photo, send off the film, and then wait days for your prints to be processed and delivered to your local store. Can you imagine waiting a week just to be able to see your latest selfie? Our technology might have changed, but the art of taking the perfect photo is still about where you choose to point and focus. We look to filter out the stuff we don't want to see and focus in on the things we like in our pictures. While it might be easy to do this with a camera, our minds are not naturally pointed towards good stuff. People seem to want to naturally focus on the negative rather than the positive aspects of our world. Don't believe me? Then simply pick up a newspaper and try to find some genuinely good news. Have you ever had a day where 10 good things happened and then one thing went not so great? What did you end up focusing in on? Remember when you received feedback from a teacher and they made 5 great comments and gave you one small piece of constructive criticism? What did you zoom in on? The filters of our mind seem to block out the good and focus in on the bad. We need to choose to reframe our thinking. It starts by zooming in on the positives rather than always focusing on the negative. This is the starting point of seeing our world through the brighter lens. It is what helps us appreciate who we actually are rather than wishing we were in someone else's picture.
What do you see? Well, what you see is based solely upon what you're focusing on. If you focus on the color black being the background, then you will see on either side a white face. But if the focus of your sight says the background is the color white, then in the middle you will see a black goblet or vase. What takes shape is based on where your focus is aimed. And the same point can be made about the way we take in everything we experience throughout the day. It all depends upon what you're focusing on. If your focus is set on that which is best, on the good in others, the good in yourself, and the good you can express, then the rest will form around it, like 2 white faces surround the black goblet. But if you let your focus select the few defects over the many good things, then the eyes of your mind will be forced to see only the black cup, and you'll only ever notice what's messed up instead of all the wonderful things our world is actually made of.